Yeah, Nomad's been one of their top fraggers, so you know, he's been a really consistent player for them. Someone to always, you know, bring consistent AR kills to the game. So curious to see how Veld fills that role tonight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he can hold up to it. I understand that Veld and Robert Pinkerton already have a little bit of chemistry going on, so that could be good to see.
Okay.
But Veld with a slow start, 1-5. JC 9-1, the polar opposite 8, 1 kill away from his Hellstorm.
I was just about to say that. He just got it.
Picked it up.
Yep,
Yeah,
he did.
Up with score there.
And that's huge. I mean, not even through P2 here, just halfway through now, and he's already got a Hellstorm. I mean, that's a game changer for them.
It really is.
I mean, he is just frying. It seems like he's just finding everything on the map right now.
You would think there would be a far greater lead in terms of the points on point, but Elite doing a fantastic job of hanging in there. You know, Federal got himself 30 seconds on point, almost every player close to, and that's all you can ask for at this point.
Oh, CJ, big kill there. They're just controlling this whole hill. I think they're going to get a full 60 off this, it seems.
And building back a big lead, yeah. Shiesty already sent one very early round of P3. Actually, two. Scrap that. They've got plat control and point, while all of Team Elite spawn back well and are forcing to find their way through. With Dida in between them, does.
I'm hitting left hole. Got him left hole. I'm gonna get an extra. I got it. What's open? What should I watch?
One wine.
Watch my connector.
Watch your connector right now.
Open dead.
Still wine.
One shot connector.
That's what I was
Looks like he's hitting well. It looks like he's hitting well.
Our side, going through them. Nice.
That's a mid. Absolute. Toxica is absolute. 2 point.
Yeah, 2 point. One should be hall. That's one fence. We should get in parallels.
That time.
With,
Whoa, what the
P2.
hell is that timing? Yeah, one's rock.
You know, I did notice that it seemed like CJ was like really the only one talking in there when I went and peeked in. The others were kind of common intermittently, but it seemed like CJ was really hitting on where he's hitting, you know, what he's channeling, where he's going.
Yeah, you can tell CJ's confident with his movements on the map. And maybe his teammates are just as confident, but aren't as vocal, you know. But I mean, CJ, yeah, 40 and 18 right now is an absolute show out for him.
He's frying right now.
But again, Elite is not giving up on contesting the time. It feels like for Team Elite, despite the kill difference on the board, it's just never easy.
And I swear, this is one of my favorite teams to watch. Is Team Elite. Is they just play so well together, cohesive. They're just like always with each other. They may not have the specific best gunnies in the league, but they do play very well together.
Exactly right, and you know it shows on against a team like New York City, an absolute bang out gunny inspired team. Just how well their chemistry and communication goes, you know.
It's gonna come down to this P4 here, and it looks like Team Elite already has this control.
With
CJ gets a lucky read on that back.
But now they are aware they're pushing from boat. 2 down.
I mean, they can't win off this hill, but they can get really close. They can get very close, and I mean, I love seeing that, you know, 240 on P1 last second, and then people are just antsy. 2 big team kills there.
JCTK's out of this.
CJ, big 2-piece, and he's gonna get this, and he... Oh!
And the contest. Federal gets it down.
Robert's gotta get a big kill here in mid, and he can't pick it up.
18 picks up 2 mid, allowing him an easy push through into point. But it's got Federal in the corner.
It's gonna be game.
Quite easy, and that's gonna be round 1 for New York City Shy.
Side zigs and the different ways you can kind of flank, like as we're seeing right now, Federal invent and gets taken down by 18.
By 18, absolutely red there.
That's a huge kill, you know, because like we've seen Shiesty do on that.
Sorry, continue.
No, it's a great flank spot. That's all I was saying. Is it's a great flank spot. Veld, see what he can make happen here. Tough situation for him. 1v2.
1v2.
You're just gonna throw some shoulders here, get some info, and they take him down.
CJ. I could be wrong on that, but I have heard the name around on New York City side. And yeah, I think whatever they've been doing behind the scenes is definitely transferring directly into their games tonight.
Yep.
I don't think he knows CJ is there as well, though. But all three of them are watching towards Robert Pinkerton there. So Toxic Punk might be able to get behind. Picks one. Gets two. Can't find the third on white. And NYC Shiesty take the round. They've got info over there, but interesting that no one even worked.
Oh, big
and
kill.
Pinkerton picks up.
He was going to go for the flank. He doesn't have time for that flank. He's really got to just get out and chow this. And he's going to play just enough time. Yep, not going to be able to make it happen.
Great play.
Team Elite's gotta clean up this defense here. You know, if they can clean up this defense, they can. And Veld gets a huge kill.
Pinkerton's there to trade with him. Pinkerton taking down
Veld picks up another.
CJ and JC both down now. Oh,
Veld with another kill.
Dida as well with a nasty three-piece, allowing his team to get behind. And they might pick him up here. Trade it out.
Good
immediately.
Kills.
Toxic with a nice nade over the top. Might find one if there's no trophies down.
They're 4 hitting A again here.
Pinkerton's got info on 2. Backs up, waits for his support. Oh, and Veld is taken down to a nasty car explosion.
I couldn't tell if that was a late nade or just a delayed explosion on the car there.
Delayed explosion, I'm fairly sure.
And CJ with a great spot. 2v2 here.
Dida ready for the quick trade.
I love how Robert Pinkerton is literally playing info, getting in and out, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Veld taken down on point. Robert Pinkerton as well.
He got a lot of time. If I'm him, I'm really trying to play my life here, and doesn't matter. Federal's going to pick him out at mid-gun.
I mean, this is what we talk about, capitalizing your kills. You know, you've got 3 down there for a second. All 3 players around that lighthouse position. Surely one gets on time.
Yeah, you know, you see it quite often with some of these, like I said, non-veteranized players in some of these game modes. They are not capitalizing on where they should be. I mean, we saw it early in the hard point, and they kind of cleaned it up as it got late. But it seems like they obviously got the gunny, but it seems like they're lacking a little bit in the knowledge department of how to actually play the game modes. But they're figuring it out. I mean,
like we all know how crucial ticks are, right? I mean, all it takes is Team Elite to have a very good offensive round, and the fact that they do.
Shiesty just holding excellent map control here. If Team Elite doesn't do something here soon, then they're going to end up with no ticks on this round here. Oh. Robert Pinkerton with a good 2-piece. They need to pick up this other one on hill here and stack this.
I mean, look, this has been very close and far closer in the kill department than last round, but unfortunately, Team Elite struggling to find their way onto the point. And this map's going to go out on time.
You know, we talk about a lot of things, you know, map control, all this, but really another important thing is life consumption. You know, you really got to watch your life consumption.
Look, I think Team Elite are going to have a lot to go back and look over and work on going into the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I think that, you know, them going up against possibly one of the top teams, if not, you know, the top team in the league right now, I think it's good. They competed. Yeah, obviously they have a few things they need to work out, but they didn't, you know, it wasn't just like it was non-competitive when they were playing here today. This is a very competitive game, and they just need to iron out a few things. Just felt like the Gunnies were going Shiesty's way today.
That's it, but I don't think they should be disheartened at all. I think, unfortunately, at the end of the day, I mean, the way this is going right now with only 2 lives left, it's going to look like a 3-0 to Shiesty. But and that 3-0 does not reflect how they played today.
Absolutely not. You know, it's tough when teams do get 3-0'd, but you know, when the maps are close, it's definitely.